It is my honour and privilege to welcome you to the closing event of our school's 50th anniversary celebrations. In March, Mr. Liang worked together with a group of GESS students and parents to plant 50 trees to symbolise our 50 years in nearby Dairy Farm Nature Park. I would especially like to thank Ambassador Riedel for arranging our special GESS moment with the German President, Dr. Steinmeier, last Tuesday night. President Steinmeier was most generous with his time, with the time he spent talking to our students, and we are very grateful for the beautiful buddy bear that he gave us in recognition of GESS's 50th anniversary. I would like to thank each and every one of you here tonight for being an important part of our GESS community. It is your ongoing support and engagement for the school that has helped make GESS the fabulous school that we are here celebrating tonight. Thank you so very much for being part of the GESS story.
Many families who come from around the world live, work, and play here in Singapore, and their children grow up and are educated in this island. So this is where I would like to pay tribute to GESS for your great achievements as one of the longest established international schools in Singapore, and for your enormous contribution in providing quality educations to the families and children from the German, European, and international community. GESS' focused commitment to deliver quality education services to the international community here actually also helped to strengthen the overall propositions of Singapore as being a premier international location to invest and to do business. GESS is very much an iconic part of our community and our estate. The presence of the school here adds to the diversity and vibrancy of our neighborhood and our town, and we look forward to deepening the community interactions. So here's wishing the school continued success and fulfillment in educating the young, and to our international friends here, wishing you a joyful and blessed living in Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, the past 50 years have been an impressive success story. I'm fully convinced that GESS is well prepared for continuing this story in the future. Immediately after the move to Dairy Farm, GESS opened its facilities to Singaporean sport clubs and became an integral member of this neighborhood. As 50 years ago, the federal government will continue to support GESS as a German school abroad and in all other aspects of the future development. I very much would like to renew this commitment tonight. Within this context, it remains a high priority task for a German school abroad to both provide for German language curricula and promote German as a foreign language.
As you know, that's my first year of GESS, and I'm happy to start my career at GESS in this anniversary year. GESS 50 celebrations, we heard this already, have taken many forms during this academic year. While it may seem like celebrations are now reaching the peak and concluding with the Gala night today, the way I see it, the best way to continue celebrating our story would be in the way we approach the future. The students are in the center of all our efforts, and all stakeholders have to work together that we can achieve the best education for our students in the next 50 years. Thank you very much.
GESS, GESS, we're the best. GESS, we impress. Our mascot Jessie gives us pride. It sings with us by our side. Jessie, Jessie, Mushroom, Sosa, unser Seite, Vision, Stark. GESS, auf geht's. GESS, let's go.
Earlier this evening, I mentioned that the GESS Association had reinvigorated the honorary membership to enable members of our school and the broader community who have contributed to GESS in extraordinary ways to be recognised in this very special way. During the year, the Awards Selection Committee recommended 2 candidates to the Association for honorary membership. Miss Gina Fife, GESS President from 2013 to 2015, was awarded this honour at the November AGM, and Dr. Dirk Eichelberger, the GESS Honorary Treasurer from 2013 to 2016 at the EGM held in May. I would like to introduce our two new honorary members to you.
Thank you very much for the invitation to attend this evening's EGM. It's, as I guess you know, been quite a few years since I was actively involved in GESS. So I'm really touched that the GESS community hadn't forgotten my contributions to school, and particularly my path starting as a board member, charged with the task of finding a solution to lack of classroom space in school. With the help of the teachers, pupils, parents, admin staff of GESS, the project team, which at that time was headed by our then in-house architect and project manager, we built a school that came in on budget, quite remarkably, and is widely acknowledged as a pristine example of teacher-pupil-centric building. By giving me this award, it's also a recognition not only of my achievements, but those of the whole team who met every week for hours, week after week, month after month, and a board who never quite gave up on that crazy idea, even when it looked impossible. And it looked impossible on a fairly regular basis, and who had the vision and the courage to see it through, despite all the problems that we had as we went along. So on their behalf, as well as my own, I'm really pleased to accept this award.
Well, I'm very pleased that I received that award. It's a great honor. Besides the award, the most rewarding thing for me is to see the school, what we have achieved, and that I could contribute to it. Thank you very much.
What a journey it has been for us all at GESS. I wonder when we look back, will we remember this milestone anniversary we are celebrating tonight? 50 years in Singapore.
Well, a lot of people say we can't go back in time, but we can preserve some good old memories. So a very dedicated team of people has put together some special items from the last 50 years of GESS history that have been collected over the past months that are now going to be put together in a time capsule. They've been collecting items that are going to be presented today that can be a kind of a diary for the future, so we can all see what the GESS history has to offer.
As you're all aware, GESS itself is a not-for-profit school and registered as a charity in Singapore, but there is another charity whose sole mission is to advance and support education at GESS as a fundraising arm of GESS, and that is the GESS Fund. Up until now, about 80% of money raised has come from our corporate partners, and we are very grateful for their support. To celebrate GESS's 50th anniversary, the GESS Fund asks students and teachers to submit their teaching and learning ideas to elevate learning for current and future students of GESS for a financing sum of up to $20,000. I would like now to present to you the supporting teachers of the 3 winning projects who will all receive funding for their proposal, and ask them to come on stage. I would like to congratulate all the winners and their students, and thank you for enriching the teaching and learning experience at GESS. Let's give the winners another round of applause.
We're in Singapore, we gather from afar. German, European school, this is who we are. So many shine like the Chinese spot on the sun. Be the diamond dog, going roots and roots.